Hello, I'm glad to welcome everyone here today at our first and certainly not the last press conference. I'm sure that in the future we will meet much more often, and not only in Canada, but also in the most remote corners of the world. The reason why we are here today is very simple and obvious, not only for experts in the environmental field, but also for the ordinary citizen, far from this fair. And this reason is described in 3 simple words: the world has gone mad. Yes, this is exactly what I see when I watch how the concept of environmental business itself develops and it created. These words describe the state of the planet at the moment, and this is not corrected by anyone and only continues to get worse. This environmental organization and foundation, you know the name of this organization, have taken a course that leads nowhere. Instead of acting, they continue to talk and talk and talk again. And I'm sure that every one of you is so tired of all this. It's time for action instead of talking. It's time to change people's minds, change the world and change the ecological state of our descendants. Our planet is now screaming in pain. Its voice is not like that of people. Everyone tries not to notice it. It speaks to you in the form of a radioactive puddle, a huge dump. It speaks to you with the help of polluted air. Can you hear its voice right now? Every year, humanity just throws away 16,000 tons of textile waste alone instead of recycling it and turning it into energy. And what about the dumps of equipment? Some of you have seen the dump of equipment in Ghana. All your old computers, phones, television, and so on. These companies, instead of turning old equipment to energy, send all this to Ghana as donation and social assistance. But for some reason, there comes no longer working equipment. Do you understand what's going on? They purposefully send garbage there under the guise of donation. But, in fact, they have created the largest dump in the world. And this is not the only situation. This is just a clear example. The planet is overflowing with pain, and soon it will begin to take revenge on us in the form of disease, disaster, or lack of crops for farmers. We still have time. We can still change everything. So friends, I am pleased to announce the launch of a new environmental holding company, Onward Capital. The company was created with the sole purpose of changing the world and the lives of every inhabitant of the planet in particular. The company will be open to everyone. We will change the game. We will change the world together. We plan to develop in all possible branches of ecology, recycling and recycling of waste, alternative energy sources of various types, investment in promising environmental startups, and much more. And everyone can take part in this thanks to our platform. Anyone can invest in the development of the environment and at the same time get a significant profit for their investments. And this applies not only to corporate clients or experienced financiers. No, everyone can invest using our platform, Onward.capital. Imagine this. Everyone will be able to change the world, improve the environment, and earn decent money without leaving home, which becomes especially relevant during the pandemic. Each of our investors will be able to safely say years later, yes, it was I who participated in this, and it was I who became rich and successful, changing the world for the better. Isn't that what we all strive for? Become successful and rich by doing the right thing, fundamentally changing the world and again the environmental industry. Me and my company, Onward, are going on the journey of the century. The high-speed train is starting now, and those who get on board will not only change the world, but also get a real opportunity to become fabulously rich by earning a profit on their investment. I studied this market for years. I took part in most of the environmental industries in companies with world names, and I saw the potential that these companies have, but do not use. Where you can earn billions, they earn millions, losing potential and not giving 100%. In our company, everything will be different. In a place where you can earn $1 billion, we will earn $5 billion for the sake of our investors and planet Earth. A curated analytic, dedication and minimal cost give us maximum efficiency. We will give all the inhabitants of the planet a choice. Either they go with us on the train, whose final stop is success, or they stay on the platform and regret for the rest of their life that they did not become part of something truly great. The choice is yours. Well, now I'm ready to move on to your questions.
Good afternoon, my name is Harry. I have the following question. How do you differ from your competitors?
Well, as you know, there are hundreds of companies who are engaged in the development of the startups. I'm not going to denigrate my competitors, especially if they are engaged in the development and the improvement of the world, of our world. But the work of each company is evaluated by its results. I and Onward Company do not plan to throw loud words and promises. We intend to act now, and everyone will be able to convince of the results of our work in the shortest possible time. We do not work in a narrow specialty. We will do everything that benefits the planet, the humanity, and also bring profits to our investors.
And one more question. What is your target market?
What target markets are you talking about now? Do you understand what we do here? We do all this not for the sake of stratum of society, not for doctors or engineers. The target consumer of our company is the one who wants to drink clean water and breathe clean air. If you live, breathe, and exist and plan to continue to want this, then you are our target audience. So you should, first of all, be interested in making our company successful, more successful every day.
I have a question about your partner program. Can you tell us what its main principle is and what are the privileges for active partners?
Well, thank you for your question. We can talk about the partner program for a very long time. Our marketing department developed it for a long time and consulted with world marketers and specialists from the field of multi-level marketing. Recently, there has been a significant increase in the activity on the internet due to remote work, training and other changes in our daily lives that have occurred with the advent of COVID-19. I believe that the best advertising in the world of investment is a review of satisfied investors who earn together with our company. So we decided that the allocated advertising cost will be much more profitable to distribute among active partners and existing clients of the company who recommended our business among individual and legal entities, which significantly increases the popularity of Onward Capital around the world. And it is understood that for such mutually beneficial work, our company provides a monetary reward as a percentage of your results. You can read more about this, all information in our official website.
Hello, my name is Jane Magoni. I want to ask, is the office in Montreal open to journalists and investors?
How to say? Freely open. We have, as in every office where people work, a system of passes, of course. Of course, no one will just walk around of our office. The maximum that you can get is the reception. However, if you really want to visit our office and observe the work of process, you can send us an official request by email or phone and get accreditation for the visit. We will assign you a date and time. But do not forget that now the world is raging epidemic COVID-19 and many of our employees will work remotely. But in general, a visit is possible with a strong desire. The main thing is to observe all the safety rules.
Can an investor meet directly with the business owner?
Well, thank you for your question. Yes, it is planned. We are already planning a large series of events around the world. Our public relations department is working out the dates and countries that we will visit as soon as possible, taking into account the epidemic and the level of disease in certain countries. So stay tuned on our website. We will definitely inform you in advance of the full information about this, and I personally will be very happy to meet each investor and journalist in person and discussing their questions during the event.
What documents can a company provide to an investor who wants documentary evidence of their investment?
Everything is quite simple. Our platform already provides for this moment, and each of our investors who has $50,000 or more in work can conclude a bilateral agreement offline using the form. This agreement is legally binding anywhere in the world and anyone can get it.
How much money do you need now and where will you send it? And what makes a company successful? Probably the first thought that comes into your head is money, isn't it?
But it's not quite true. At this stage, we are more interested in attracting partners, attracting new experts, popularizing our business and making it widely known. This is almost always a much more valuable capital than raising funds. And getting public support in the best investment for the company. With the support of people around the world, we can act in their interest and on their behalf for the benefit of all mankind. Change what can be changed and improve what seems to be perfect.
My name is Clive, and I would like to ask you, what is the guarantee of your client's investment?
Dear Clive, the security and the anonymity of our client's transaction is one of the most important aspects of our development. You probably know that our company is a holding company, which means that we hedge finances using several areas of activity. But that's not all. We have signed a 5-year contract with an international insurance company, and as soon as they agree to use the logo, we will display the information on our website for public viewer.
Good day. Please tell me why the company works with electronic currency and doesn't work with bank cards.
Well, the company works with EPS because it allows our company to pay dividends to our partners in the shortest possible time. In the future, we will consider connecting other payment systems such as PayPal, Visa, MasterCards and others. Of course, if this is in demand among the company's partners.
Mr. Finnigan, your company actively supports the field of renewable energy. Many people already know and use solar panels, windmills and other sources. But how long do you think this will last?
Well, thank you for your question. I want to tell you that the process of promoting renewable energy has already started and it is impossible to stop it. Now there is a technology race that will not stop. People have already realized that it is not necessary to be just consumers on Earth. You need to use its resources efficiently in order to adapt and not destroy your home. but only improve it. You asked how long it will last? Now this process will not stop. Talented scientists will come up with new technology, talented marketers will sell this technology, and satisfied investors will profit from this process. This is the future that already happening here, and everyone has the opportunity to join this future right now. Onward will be your guide to this future. I hope I answer your questions.